Well, hi, how are you? Welcome back to Renting Miami. I'm Nina Millman, and this is yet another brand new building, but this one's totally different. It's in South Beach. It's called Avara. Let's take a look around. So as you enter in, one of the unusual things you'll see right away is that there's a half bath. Not that a half bath in and of itself is unusual, but having one in a one bedroom, especially in rental buildings, is a little bit more unusual. Usually it's in, more of the upscale condo market that we'll see half bathrooms. Then we enter into this beautiful kitchen. I mean, there is a full-size washer dryer behind here, which is nice to have something that is of a really large scale, not the small stackables, but nothing super exciting to write home about. But there are a lot of exciting things about this building, so let's explore. First, look at the finishes. I love finishes that are elevated. This building doesn't disappoint. We have beautiful light fixtures, stunning quartz that goes up the backsplash of the kitchen. We are going to look at some of the penthouses as well. They do have even more upgraded finishes to what we're seeing here. But look at these beautiful, freestanding, well, then kind of built-in shelves, but they're kind of like floating shelves, which is a really trendy look right now. The finishes throughout are just really gorgeous. Like the flooring is this beautiful warm wood finish in an engineered wood. The casing for the doors to the balcony are actually this beautiful warm bronze tone. So not your standard kind of boring metallic finish. And if you see the exterior architecture of the building, that is incredible too. I think they're doing a little leaf blowing at the pool, sorry about that. But check out this pool, how exquisite. Everything is just so elevated, so luxurious, very much quintessential South Beach style with a real focus on the luxurious destination that South Beach has become. It feels very much like a high-end resort, like maybe the Addition, something like that. Very classy, very simple, but very, very, very sophisticated and very expensive. It feels expensive. The whole building is just extremely elegant. The lobby, the porte-cochere as you drive up, just exquisite. Like it feels like, again, you're in maybe like Five Park or one of the very new high-end buildings on the beach. So then we come into the bedroom suite. Love this. Look at this shower. I'm obsessed. You have these two really large-scale shower heads. Look at this incredible tile work. It almost looks like a wood finish. So it feels a little bit like a European sauna kind of a finish within the shower itself. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful finishes. These shelves are gorgeous. I am very impressed. The backlit mirror is lovely. Look at all of the shelves and drawers. You have 9-foot ceilings throughout, so really nice ceiling height. Again, now that's the standard for luxuries, kind of going between 9 and 10. Ultra luxury really now is 10, but these 9-foot ceilings are a good size. Floor to ceiling glass. The view is actually really beautiful. You can see the downtown skyline, but because we're on a lower floor, this is the 3rd floor, we don't get as much of the view, but as we go up to the penthouse and check it out, that is going to really take shape. But yeah, very lovely closets, nice walk-in. All of the built-ins, sort of, the basic built-ins are already there. So really, really, really pretty. I'm excited to see more. Let's go up and check out the penthouses. Well, hi, welcome to Penthouse 14. So where we were before was Residence 314. Now we are effectively 814, the penthouse level. So I just wanted to check. I wanted to show you guys the same thing, but on the penthouse level to see how it's different. Obviously the ceiling height, we notice. I think there are 11-foot ceilings here. We're trying to get that confirmed. But you have your beautiful hidden appliances, so that is absolutely lovely and very high end. Obviously, again, you've got that elevated ceiling height. We'll take a look at the balcony in a moment, but look how that curve finishes. The exterior architecture really looks like a high-end cruise ship and a mega yacht had a baby. It's very nautical, but a little bit sort of like James Bond, old world, old style, cool. Like it very much encompasses that South Beach feel, but in the best way. and then coming through to the bedroom and the bathroom. Those are really the same, but the view is completely different. So let's go check it out. That guy is still working his leaf blower. But you can see the exterior architecture. If you look to the right, you'll see another part of the building as it curves around. It is really beautiful from the outside. And the, like I said, as you drive in, the porte cochere and the lobby are also very much in that style. So you feel like you're at the Ritz-Carlton instead of in a rental building. So it's really beautiful. And then the view is stunning. I know the weather is not the best right now, but you can see that beautiful downtown Miami skyline, which when the sun sets, it glows. I mean, it's just, because the sunset's behind it, so the buildings are backlit in a glow. It's really one of the most beautiful sunset views in Miami. Then you can see some of the Venetian islands, and it's just a beautiful spot. And it's, of course, very close to everything. So you can take the Causeway, the Julia Tuttle across to, you're going to have Midtown on your left and Design District on your right as you go through that way. Then if you wanted to get to South Beach, you would just take Alton Road. So you're 10 minutes from the heart of South Beach. You are 10 minutes also from like Edgewater, Design District, and Midtown without traffic. Right now there's traffic. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, so not the best time traffic-wise, but you can always just look out your window, see if there's traffic, and decide if you want to go a certain way. It's the best kind of traffic radar that you can have. But yeah, the view is absolutely gorgeous. If you want to see a little closer to what we see on that downtown skyline, I know it's raining right now, but all of those buildings that we know so well are there, super iconic, super beautiful. So now let's check out some other penthouses, and then we can check out the amenities. Welcome, this is Penthouse 2 at Avara, and this is 1,400 square feet, so double the size of the one bedrooms, but it feels much bigger than double the size of the one bedrooms. It feels really, really large. So we have this beautiful kitchen that looks out to the view, so I really like that. And there is the very essential, come check it out, this is super important. I think you guys who follow me for a while know what I'm gonna say. We have the wine fridge. So these are the only units with a wine fridge, but it's a big deal. I love these beautiful gold finishes too, they're really nice. Very luxurious touch throughout. So it's separated, you have kind of like two wings. Oh, and there's actually a pantry over here, which is really nice too. Very rare to get one of those, but it's a great size pantry. And there's also, you know, kind of pantry-like shelving here by the fridge, which is convenient as well, but great chef's kitchen. You have bedrooms separated in two wings. So on one side, you have one bedroom, and then the rest of the bedrooms are on the other side. So if somebody in your family likes to have a little more privacy, or if you want to have the office separated from the living spaces, this is a great option. You have this incredible view. Absolutely love it. Beautiful finishes throughout that we're used to by now with these buildings, with this building, I should say. This is a Bozzuto building, so it's a great management company. I've worked with them for years in different properties of theirs. So this is their latest release in South Beach, or in Miami in general, so I love it. I am a fan. Let's go check out the primary and the other bedrooms. So you have this other wing of the home. There's the bathroom that is with this secondary bedroom, and this will also serve as your powder room for guests. So very nice in doing all of that. And then this is a pretty standard bedroom, and then this is your primary, which is really interesting. You see that curve that follows the architecture, and you start to see some of the view. We're going to go out to the balcony in a second, but the rain has got me a little scared, but it is a beautiful view. You actually see some of the ocean. You see a cruise ship right there that is just leaving the port and heading out to the open ocean. So you're looking east over South Beach over here, and then you're looking on the west side to the downtown skyline. So what I think is unique about this one and really beautiful is that you have his and hers vanities, which is great. I absolutely love that. And then you have a kind of upgraded shower with a bench and a cutout for your products. So very comfortable, luxurious, beautiful, very, very nice touches throughout this penthouse 3-bedroom. So this is really the crown jewel of the building. It's the nicest and the largest unit that they have. So let's go check out the balcony and check out the view and try to stay dry. So you see, being on a corner, you have that exposure out to the east and to the ocean. And then over here you have the beautiful downtown skyline. And I promise it is much more spectacular on a nicer day, and especially at sunset. But we do have a rainbow, so that's something. That's always a sign of good luck. And I guess the end of the rainbow looks like it is kind of maybe hitting around Miami Shores kind of area. So very cool. I guess that's where the pot of gold is. But for now, let's go check out the amenities. Welcome to Penthouse 3. This is a 2-bedroom, so I lied. We're not seeing the amenities just yet. This one caught my eye, so I wanted to show you guys. It's very different. As you enter, the first thing you see is this beautiful view of some of the ocean and that iconic Art Deco South Beach waterline with those beautiful Art Deco buildings. And then to the right, there's this really interesting powder room for guests. They are still hooking up these beautiful sconces, but I thought they were so pretty. And then you have your washer dryer in here. So a very interesting little setup, and it feels very intentional. Like, it feels like for entertaining, that would be a real wow factor to see South Beach have this very separated area. Then you've got your kitchen, a really big pantry. So it's larger than the other one, and it has like a little bit of space in the corner as well that you could use for additional storage. So really nice use of space here. And it's a split floor plan, nothing super exciting and controversial about that. You've got 1 bedroom over here, so we can breeze through, but very much what we're used to seeing from the other units. So you have your walk-in closet finished out with this really pretty sort of warm blonde wood finish. And then you have your shower tub combo in the bathroom, the same. This pretty view I think is really, really nice. These beautiful bronze balcony doors. But what's really different for folks that are interested in having a little bit more closet space, the primary here has a really cool dual closet. So his and hers, however you want to apportion it, could be. A lot of times when I'm touring couples, one of the parts of the couple just claims both of the closets, and I don't know, their partner has to figure it out, maybe use the spare room. But they're really nice size walk-ins, so they're dual walk-ins on both sides. And these cool barn doors I really like to separate the space. And then you have this sort of hallway into your bathroom, so that feels like there are more sort of moments, there are more entryways. And then you have, again, this beautiful big bathroom. And then look out at that view. I think it's so pretty now, especially because we don't have rain on this side. You can really start to appreciate how gorgeous it is. Absolutely stunning. Very, very impressive. Let's see what landmarks we can find. So as you look out, you actually see blue and green diamond, which lights up at night, which is pretty. And you have a whole lot of beautiful resorts, including the Fontainebleau, which is really fun to have close by. And yeah, just like a really lively, like, sort of like entertainment area, very, very close by. And of course the beach. So for anyone that loves to actually go to the beach, this is probably maybe a 5-minute drive to the beach, I think, at the most. So really beautiful. Now let's actually go check out the amenities. Welcome to the lounge, you guys. This is so cool. Come on in. So the first thing you notice when you come in is you have this coffee machine, which is completely free. You can access it whenever you want to. I love that. Like, some rental buildings will nickel and dime you and they'll give you free coffee just for an hour or something, but not throughout the day. Just silly things. This one's free. Beautiful area to relax, play games. Of course, you can bring your laptop and work from here too. There is free Wi-Fi throughout. And there's just so many really thoughtful pieces to it. There are games everywhere. There are beautiful books, but then there are little games like playing cards, trivia games. There's some more in the main TV area. It's just, I mean, look at this furniture. Look at this absolute, like, quiet luxury. It's very sophisticated, very elevated, very much what we would see in an extremely high-end building. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of Five Park. These finishes are stunning. You have your kitchen area here, so if you wanted to have this as an area to do an event for yourself, you can reserve it. They are going to be doing resident events very soon, so this will be the social setting for a lot of gatherings for the building that are all, of course, included. You have this boardroom that you can work in as well, so stunning space. You have a beautiful TV to project onto, really extremely, you know, it's just so high end that you could have any kind of meeting here, and I think it would go very well. There's no cost, of course, to use it. You just need to reserve it ahead of time. And as we flow through to the rest of the lounge, we see more cozy spaces to relax, pool table. There's a whole bunch more games here too. And if you look at them, like even the covers of them are just so aesthetic. It looks like Scrabble's like an old school version, which I love. Like, how cool is that? It's retro, it's fun. It's in keeping with that sort of retro Art Deco South Beach feel. Again, they are putting 2 brand new, really large TVs up. So you see how new the place is. There's really no one around. They have a couple of people who have moved in, but I think by a couple, they really mean a couple. So at this point, it would just be your space. Look at this beautiful lighting throughout the room. It's just absolutely stunning. So as you can see, flows out to the pool deck and the barbecue area. Then as we go this way, if the door will let us open, oh yes, it will, good. You can see this outdoor lounge space and then the pool deck. So all of the rooms kind of flow together, and they're on this beautiful latch system, which is super high end. It's all off your phone, so you don't need to have a fob, and that way too people can't copy your fob. So really great system. You can also give access codes for your friends to access your unit if they're buzzed up, your cleaning lady, that kind of thing. Look at this gorgeous pool, you guys. Look at the shape of it. I love the lounger chairs set in the pool. I love the exterior architecture of the building. Just that to me is so beautiful. Then over here you have cabanas and you have your barbecue area. So let's go check that out. Very cool. It's a bar style barbecue setup, so really cool for entertaining. I actually haven't seen one like this ever before. Comment down below if you've seen a barbecue area with this shape. It feels like you're at a resort and there's going to be a bartender back there making you some sort of a fruity cocktail, but instead it would be you and your friends obviously grilling and hosting and having fun. So cool. Absolutely love it. You feel like you're in a little hidden oasis. And then you have this area, which is kind of like a little bit of a mini restaurant with the seating so that you can have additional guests eat. So really beautiful building for entertaining, even though it is boutique and there's not, you know, a ton of massive amenities. What you do have is very, very well thought out. So I am very impressed. And just, again, the quality of the outdoor furniture, of the finishes, that's what really does it for me. And of course you could use these tables as well to work from if you wanted to. There's Wi-Fi at the pool deck. Let's go check out the gym. Welcome to the Wellness Center, aka the gym. Again, you're going to see beautiful styling throughout this space. But one other thing I wanted to mention is because you're so close to the beach, you can obviously work out at the beach. My friends and I often do, especially in wintertime when the weather's nice, we'll do sunrises by the beach, like at the beach, and then we'll do a workout on the sand. So that's a really fun, you know, fitness option as well. At this stage, there isn't an actual spa here. So it's just this equipment that you can use to work out. If you do want a spa experience, of course, things like the Fontainebleau are very close. The Lapis Spa is my favorite spot to go, especially during spa month, which is July and August, to get deals on massages and things like that. It's a great space to go and use. So you do have a lot of spas close by. I mean, you have the Carillon, you have the Fontainebleau, you have the Edition, you have Faena. There are just a ton. That's not all of them, obviously. The One Hotel, etc., etc. So you have a little yoga space, and it looks like there's the work out yourself mirror. Work out yourself? That's not the right way to say it. You know what I mean? Like the self-programmed workouts that you can use a mirror to help you with. So you do have that here again, because it is a little bit more boutique. You're not going to have like workout classes or anything like that, but the equipment is just beautiful. Like, look at this cognac leather on the Life Fitness machines. I'm like, elegant workout plus. So I'm kind of just impressed with the aesthetics throughout. It's very, very pretty and very practical. So I hope you guys think it's beautiful too. If you have questions, just put them in the comments or reach out to me. I would love to chat with you and connect. I know the weather wasn't the best today, unfortunately, to see the view, but take my word for it. These are some of the most incredible sunsets in the world. I used to have that view when I lived on South Beach, and it is like nothing you've ever seen before. The sunset behind the Miami skyline, but with the water in front of you and the islands in front of you, is really just a one in the world, once in a lifetime kind of experience. It's very special. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing amazing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the button. It really helps me and helps my channel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.